I don't know about you, but I could use a quickie right about now. This one is about when someone presents a fact or argument without a proper baseline for comparison. Usually it's a statistic of some kind. A classic example is 95% of airline crash survivors looked for the exits before takeoff. You might think that means you have a better chance of surviving if you look for the exits. But in reality, this tells you nothing unless you also know how many of the victims whom you can't survey because they're dead also look for the exits. If more of them look for the exits, that would indicate that looking for the exits is the wrong thing to do. But it doesn't have to be statistical. It could be anything. There used to be a commercial for Tide washing detergent where they'd start off showing a white sock. And you'd be like, wow, that sure is a white sock. Look at how white that sock is. No one would deny that that is one white sock there. But then they'd show you a sock washed with Tide, and you'd be blown away because that white sock would be so much whiter than the sock you just swore was so white. Which of course would impress you so much you'd run out and buy Tide that very minute. Okay, maybe not, but it's still impressive. So when people talk about how great the post office is, or government roads, or anything of that sort, remember that they don't have anything to compare it to. If you never saw the sock washed with Tide, you wouldn't ever know how much better socks can look. By the same token, if the only provider of a service is government or a government-sponsored monopoly, you never see how much better it will be with a competitor or five. So the next time someone throws out a fact or statistic at you without any basis for comparison, remember the Tide paradox, and consider that you might not be seeing the second really white sock.